Hi everyone, this is Deb Tim, a Canadian girl. I want to show you how my Super Red Empress juveniles are doing. They're starting to color up and they're looking really, really good. So stay tuned. This is my 40-gallon grow out. And these are my beautiful Super Red Empress juveniles. Now I'm not sure, but I believe there are somewhere between 30 and 40 in this aquarium. Along with the Super Reds, there are 2 small blue zebras and 2 yellow belly Alberts. The larger of the 2 Alberts was in my Mbuna aquarium. A couple weeks ago when I moved the Mbuna to the 75, this little guy was looking really thin. I decided because he's about the same size as the Super Reds, he would fit best in this aquarium to gain some weight. By the way, the smaller yellow belly Albert is his daughter. The females are very similar to the males. Their colors are just not quite as bright. This group of Super Red Empress are actually very lucky to be alive. Some of you may remember my Hups and Peacocks having the 150-gallon aquarium. This was back in October when I sold them off and moved my Mbuna into the 150-gallon. Just before I changed the tank over, I stripped the female Super Red Empress. I got one of my tumblers, set it up, and put the babies in it. They were not quite free swimming, still having a good sized egg sac, so a few days in the tumbler would do them good. I checked them as I put them in the tumbler in the tank. There were a ton of them, I would say 75 plus. I watched them for a couple seconds and all of a sudden the babies were coming out the top of the tumbler and entering the big tank. The Hups and Peacocks were all excited. Well, I managed to pull the tumbler out and save this group. I also did manage to net a few of the babies before they were consumed by the eager adults. The rest ended up as food. I was so angry at myself. But stuff like this happens though, so I had to just be happy that I was able to save as many as this. The plastic disc that fits in the top of the tumbler, which blocks the eggs or fry from getting out, fell into the tank as I was closing the tumbler. Nothing was keeping the babies in, so they followed the bubbles right up out of the tumbler. This group is now 4 months old, having been stripped back mid-October. I will be keeping the large male and the 2 yellow belly Alberts. Soon I'll move them into my mixed African cichlid tank. I'll probably keep these guys another month or 2, allowing them to color up a little more before I sell them. From the blue already showing, I can see I have quite a few good-looking males. This part of the fish keeping hobby is one part that I love. Having my hand in part of the life cycle of any animal is amazing. I am really hoping my geos spawn for me soon. So until next time, this is Deb Tim signing out. Thanks so much for watching. I hope you're having a super day, and I'll talk to you soon.